Oh man, I'm pretty buzzed already. I'm gonna get more buzzed. Cheers. Hobby R's. So what the hell are the Hobby R's, you ask? Okay, so I watched the ninth or tenth film, and all the Haunts BR's Seven box set, the folklore horror, and Celia is the ninth or tenth film. And I'll tell you right up front, you could just watch the first 6 minutes of this movie, which tell this awesome story, this folktale of these creatures called the Hobyars, and like every night they come hopping to this little house, and there's an old man and his wife that live there, and every night the Hobyars hop and skip on the tips of their feet to the house because they want the little old lady. And every night Turby the dog chases them away, and I just they show the Hobyars. There's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're hopping, and they're man-sized. And the dog will come out, and the Hobyars turn around, and they hop away. And I was like, that's awesome. Like it's not even a big, it's not a mean dog, but this dog will chase them away, and they're scared of it. So, this dog is doing his duty, chasing these monsters away. But then it wakes up the old man, the barking, and he gets mad at his dog. He gets so mad to where he cuts its tail off. And he's that'll teach Turby not to bark when I'm trying to sleep. The second night, the Hobyars come. Turby chases them away, and then the man gets so mad he cuts Turby's head off, and he's like, that'll teach Turby, and he'll never bark again. Third night, the Hobyars come back, and they steal the old man's wife, and they like have her, and they're running away with her, and the old man, he's like, bring her back, and like his house catches on fire. So he takes Turby's tail and his head and body, and he puts them back together, and Turby sniffs and snuffs his way through the woods, and he finds the old lady, and he saves her, and he brings her back to the old man. And I was like, dude, it's such an amazing story. I loved it. Like, that's folklore. That's what this whole box set is about. And that's the first 6 minutes of the movie, and the rest of the movie is about the little girl in her classroom listening to the story, and what she sees, what the Hobyars are, and Turby and the old man and the old woman. So cheers. So yeah, the movie's not bad, but it's not a horror movie at all. It's like a coming-of-age tale where this 9-year-old little girl named Celia, but she just always imagines these Hobyars. Like, she imagines them coming to her window at night. She imagines like the kids that bully her as the Hobyars. Anyone she doesn't like, really, are these creatures that she imagines like kind of rabbit-like monstrosities. But it's so much more than that. But oh man, it's not a horror movie. Like, halfway through the movie, I was like, okay, there's no monsters. They're all in her head. The Hobyars are gonna come and attack her, and she has to defend herself, or her dad is gonna fight them for her. So it kind of sucked, thinking okay, this is gonna be it's gonna be like Dog Soldiers or The Descent. It's kind of like they're kind of like the Descent creatures, a little bit, a glimpse you get of the Hobyars. But no, it's just this little weird girl, in a couple of months of her life, her friends and neighbors, and there's no gore. There is one moment of violence. There's a lot of rabbit stuff. Like she wants a rabbit so bad she'll do anything, but then like her dad, yeah, there's this whole like communism thing in the movie. Like her dad buys her a rabbit, like, but as long as she doesn't be friends with the neighbors anymore. Really, there's not much of an ending. It just ends. But I did like it. Oh man, I'm gonna watch like the first 6 minutes every once in a while. I don't know how they could have stretched that segment into a whole movie. Yeah, a short film, like a 10-minute short film maybe. But yeah, it's called Celia. The movie's called Celia. It's from 1989. It's Australian. It's good. It's good, but it's not a horror movie at all. It's not what you want. It's not like Eyes of Fire or V or Leptirica or Tilbury. Even Kodicha. I just love saying that word. Even Kodicha and The Dreaming were more horror adjacent than Celia, which I was really looking forward to this one. The little girl is just, she's pretty good. She carries the whole movie. Oh yeah, she creates her own. And I guess that was good folklore stuff because she creates her own like witchcraft and sorcery. Like she doesn't learn it from anywhere. It's just like this innate thing inside of us and children to do rituals and try to do magic. She names her rabbit Murgatroyd, and I was like, what is? I should have looked it up. I was like, what's a Murgatroyd? But overall, man, I'm gonna have to give Celia for just a normal film. I'd give it a 4, but it's for a horror movie, and I just give it like a 2. It's not a horror movie, but the hobby eyes, they look cool, and then they hop and they're like just, and yeah, you should see, like, just watch the trailer because that's in the trailer where they're hopping through the forest at night, and then yeah, like I said, it's cool that you could probably have like a corgi or chihuahua, and that would fend off the hobbyars. They would protect you from them, from stealing your life. So, which I really like that idea. Like just a little barking creature can upset these monsters and send them running for their lives. So yeah, I don't know where you could see Celia other than this box set, but I don't know what's next. I still have like 10 movies on this box set. So it costs a lot, but I think it was worth it. I'm glad I watched Celia, but yeah, just it's not The Boxer's Omen. It's not Dangerous Seductress. It's not Mystics in Bali. It's not even. Let me look at my movies. It's not even like Alien versus Predator Requiem or the Day of the Dead remake. What else can I think of? Or Evil Clutch. Yeah, maybe it's not even Evil Clutch or Toxic Avenger. Or see how many more movies I can name. Or Gremlins. But oh man, it's still good. This one is really divisive for me. But that's about it for Celia. I got another little bottle of this. Take another drink. So Celia, I don't know. This is one you have to choose for yourself.